is that there is one reason why I'm not longing yet, and it's a big reason. And everybody will tell you that it is time to long, and it is time to buy, and it is time to bid. And if you follow the channel, you know that on spot, 100% agree. It's time to. It's already been time a long time ago, but you have to start lettering in on spot. It's absolutely normal. There is no reason why not to start lettering in on spot. But as the generational longs that we've been waiting for a long time now, I don't think it's time yet. I think there is another pullback potential and potentially another low, which again, I don't want to say if I believe it or not, because we've seen the past 2 weeks some crazy shit. So we're yet to see that. But if you're here, there is 2 major announcements that I'm doing today. 2. One, I will share with you the coin that I've been talking about. I'm actually scared shitless about this. But anyway, I think it's fucking incredible. I'm going to do a 2-3 minute disclaimer before I do anything. And I know I didn't even want to hype this up. I literally genuinely just shared the first 2 tweets and I saw how big, like literally 50 people DM me. Yo, send me the contract address. And my mouth is shut. But this is time to tell you what the coin is. So at the end of the show, I am going to share with you everything, the story, the product that I'm actually falling in love with. And then, of course, the token that I think could have an interesting future. It's going to be a big show. And there's a second announcement that's coming also at the end of the show, which is changing the course of this channel entirely. And it's not clickbait. It's not really. I'm gonna stop doing shows next week. And but there is a very good reason, and there is a place where you can reach me continually. So we're gonna talk about that at the end of the show as well, guys. If you like this, if you want to get crypto daily crypto alpha, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Let's jump into the show. Number one, thank you so much for the 15,030 subscribers. Absolutely appreciate you. Let's go run through the news because it's very, very important. So it's saying, 𝗱𝗱, is the laugh contest still on? Yes, but we screwed up the other day and then we forgot yesterday. So technically it is. But at the end of the show, I'm going to give you a lot of information on how this channel moves forward and you will understand everything. Okay. So Dan tweets, crypto funding rates showing a complete different story versus earlier this year. As you see the yellow, if you're not familiar with the funding rate, that means if you are taking a leverage position, you have to pay something called the funding. You usually pay this every 8 hours and it's a fee. If you're long, you have to pay for, depending on what the funding fee is. If the funding is positive, longs pay short position holders, and if the funding is negative, it goes the other way around. Now, what you see on the picture here, there are different heat maps you can use. What you see here is that the purple means that the funding rate is negative, and that means that long holders. So that basically means that short holders are Okay, so let me start again. The green one means that the market is neutral. Let me actually bring it in so you understand it better. Not liquidation heat map, funding rate heat map. Here we go. So there is this coin glass that you can use. I don't really use this much, but I think it's very good to look at it in times like these. Number one, you will be able to filter the period that you want to see. You can filter for 3 months, or you can filter for the entire year, as Dan did here, and then you can see the entire year. Let's try to do 6 months. So it's this 2024, almost 2024. Basically, what this shows you is that the average percent that you will have to bear and pay an addition to your position if you want to keep this position longer for a year, right? So this annuals it for a year. That means, for example, if you would want to long, let's say, WIF on the 2nd of March 2024, you would have to pay 173% extra on your position, right? Because that's just the funding fee. You pay that for short position holders because more people bet on price going up than people bet on price going down. So let me just pull it up here. If the market is neutral, that means that there's not too many there's no imbalance between short holders and long holders. You will see that the market becomes neutral and it becomes green in this case. That means, for example, here on Link, if you would have to short or long Link, you have to pay 0.24% funding. What we see is that when there is a complete reset, as you see here, or the funding goes negative, that means that people who actually short the market will need to pay for the people who long the market. And the reason why this is interesting is because you need to balance the market. You need to make sure that there is balance in the market, okay? And if there is only longers, for example here, you see that the imbalance between longs and shorts were extreme, and people were longing. We're talking about March, April, whatever. And as they are longing, there needs to be the balance needs to be kept. Therefore, there is the funding fee that is increasing. And what you see here, when the market becomes very neutral, you will see that there is no decision whether the shorts or the longs are in power. And when this happens, usually means that there needs to be, or there will be, an imbalance created. Now, whether the market will heat up again and we're going to start rocketing higher and higher and higher, or the market is going to start dumping and then the rates either stay flat or go into negative. What is interesting, going back to this first post here, is that you see that the crypto funding rate is showing a complete different story versus that what we've seen in the beginning of the year. You've seen that the market was, basically rocketing. We've seen everybody was longing, heavy imbalance in the market, and that's basically gone with this massive dump. Circle minted 250 USDC. That means that obviously you will need to use stable coins for purchases. All of these Circle mints, especially in Solana, are extremely bullish for the market in general, but you can see all the mints and all the treasury of USDT as well that we talked the other day. OG walls are buying Bitcoin like they have never bought before. You see that actually, I actually talked about this yesterday as well. This just represents, and I don't want to deep dive into this now, but it's very important to notice that you got, or anybody else who is selling here, and this is why I always make a difference between spot and not spot. If you are selling spot here, when I say I'm not buying yet, that means I'm not taking a leverage trade yet. I'm not taking the trades that I'll carry through weeks or possibly months into the next leg up. Whales are accumulating. If you are not accumulating, if you're selling on the bottom, if you are bearish on the short term and selling your spot bags, I think you are making an extremely big mistake. Inflows to the ETH ETF outperformed BTC this week by a lot. In the first 7 days of August, ETH took in 96 million versus 400, that's an inflow, versus 459 million outflow for Bitcoin. If you exclude Grayscale's ETH, it's $354 million that poured into the ETH ETF. Now again, for a week, it's nothing if we consider that we had days when we had like 100 whatever. But if you consider the market meltdown that's been happening, this is actually a very, very good number. And we see the market is bouncing quite nicely. So guys, I see a lot of people joining here. Subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. We do this every single day. I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually nervous. That's what I realize now. Did you notice that I'm nervous? Did you notice that? I'm like, I couldn't fucking explain the funding heat map here. Trading 101, bruv. Oh yeah. Oh okay. Cause I might rehire Cause he prepared the glass for me. You might not. You might just be half fired. That's good. That's good. Cause he's part-time fired. Cause he's part-time fired. Okay. Woo. This thing is. I didn't think that I'm gonna put so much heat around this thing that I put. I don't know. Anyway. We'll do all the disclaimers, but the market is very nicely heating up here. Chris Bernsky says, fear of what happens in a recession are overblown. Don't get shook. Meaning, don't sell your coins. Don't be spooked by the recession because it's being basically overemphasized. Not that big of a deal. That's what he's saying. Now, the S&P is reacting very, very nicely. It has this best day since November 2022. Huge. For almost 2 years, the best day of the S&P 500. And of course, I know there was the dump and whatever, but the recovery of the markets is actually astonishing. If you see Nvidia is up 6%. It's like a proper shitcoin. Like a layer 2 being up 7% a day. That's not normal in stockland, which is super interesting because they've been telling us, keep telling us, oh, crypto is too volatile. Okay, I'm getting involved in crypto. That's not me, not my cup of tea. And take this, motherfucker. So the Fed basically says appropriate to begin easing soon if data is expected. Now, why this is a big deal? And it's a huge deal. It's a huge deal. Don't. So he's saying, is that vodka? I wish. That's the problem that it's not. But the reason why this is good, this is huge, is because JP and the Fed is always like, they never take sides. They never say, oh, we're gonna do this. If they say something like, it would be appropriate to begin easing soon if the data is expected. We still like this fluffy something when you talk to the tax authorities and you try to understand what the fuck they are writing because they talk in a complete different language. But when that happens, like this is extremely good news. That means that yet again, as I said, we got to look for CPI, we got to look for PPI, we got to look for inflation numbers, and we got to keep an eye on the Fed of the FOMC because it is happening. It is here. Easing rate cuts are here, and that will skyrocket the market. QE means quantitative easing. Now we're going a little bit into TradeFi as well. well. But QE means quantitative easing. I told you the other day what it means. It means this. It means that they start printing money like mofos, and that money will go into they basically buy back. The treasury makes buybacks. And when that happens, they inject cash into the economy, and the money in the economy, obviously will be favoring risk assets as well. On the random news, Solana, so if you want to launch a Solana meme coin, okay, you can do it on Pump.fun. I think all of you know that. Like, is there anyone who doesn't know what Pump.fun is yet? I don't know. Like, that's a problem. Then you should definitely subscribe to the channel. But Pump.fun makes coin creation free, which was not free so far. I think it wasn't much. It was a half a Solana or something. I mean, it's still substantial money for someone who doesn't have a lot of money. But like, yeah, it was, I don't know, it was about $100. But it's free now. And they offer coin creators. So if you launch your meme coin, if it completes here's how Pump.fun works. Very simply, you go on there. There is a bonding curve. You have to purchase the tokens. When there is $69,000 in market cap, a bonding curve is complete, and they've seeded onto Reddit. They basically list your coin or they launch your coin officially. Okay, and it's all automatic. You don't have to worry about any of that. And when it happens, they reward you. It's not that easy. There are, if you go on Pump.fun, you will see coins being launched. 25,000 coins was launched a day when the market was hot. So it's not easy to get your coin up to finish the bonding curve. But once it's done, Pump.fun offers half a Solana now for. I actually think that they said there is no fee, and we give you the money that you would have paid in fee. I think that's what happens here, maybe. But whatever. If you want to launch a shitcoin, now it's completely for free, and you might win it. So just go nuts. Now, on some negative news, I think it's important to talk about some negative news as well. U.S. credit card debt reaches a new all-time high of 1.14 trillion. This is fucking. When I read this, I know it's like it was 1 trillion a month ago, wasn't it? It was 1 trillion a month ago. You know what the U.S. citizens this is what they do. Oh, let me new car, and this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. Oh, that was the Fed. That was the Fed. Sorry, that was QE. So the problem is, this means credit card debts has nothing to do. I mean, it has, but it has nothing to do with JP and whatnot. These are people in the US who spend money they don't have. That's what it means. And how much money the people who don't have money spent? $1.14 trillion. $1.14 trillion. I'm telling you one thing. And I know that people think there is no other way, and I know I'm not shitting on anyone. I really don't. But this is something you will never, ever, 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 ever be able to get rid of. If you go down that rabbit hole, I'd rather not eat, I promise you, than to start using credit cards for 30% a year. It's insane numbers. Now, we have to talk about Ben Cowan. He's been right on Bitcoin dominance. Everybody was shitting on him, and he was actually right. And he is tweeting something that is super interesting for me. And the title of the show says as well that there is one little thing that we all not paying attention to. And I'll tell you that once you subscribe to the channel, once you like the show. We have 300 people watching, which is absolutely incredible. But we only have 100 likes. So I'll wait for you to like the show. And until then, I'm just going to tell you something about this token. Here's the thing. First of all, we have to get to 200 likes for me to share it at the end. That's the base minimum. But I was a little bit afraid to share this coin. If you see, I don't share any memes. Basically, I shared Tucker at 1 million, and then I shared it at 9 million, and it went to 100, which was quite good. But I don't really share memes. And but this thing came to me randomly from a group that I'm in, and I saw someone just posting it. It's a funny idea. I'm gonna get to that, but we got to the like levels where we can continue. So let's continue with the show, and I'm gonna tell you all that a little bit later. But here's what Ben says. What he says is that there is a death cross on Bitcoin. So the death cross occurs when two MAs basically cross. What he is showing is that he explained that there is this death cross happening, and this basically aligns very much with my thesis, which has nothing to do with the 50-day SMA, but very much aligns. What he's saying, let me just go back here. what he is saying is that in 2023, BTC started its rally just after the death cross. Then it got above its 50-day SMA and subsequently held it as support before going higher. That means that if we can break above this 62, based on his thesis, $63,000 and hold above there's no problem that there's a death cross happening. Okay. This is 2023. 2022, Bitcoin got a small rally into the death cross, which we see right now as well. But it faded after the cross occurred and basically went down. Okay. 2021, BTC rallied before the death cross and then faded as it arrived. So we had a little bit of rally, and death cross happened and accumulation started or continued. In 2020, it rallied into the death cross, had a similar pullback after it kept going, sort of like 2023. So again, the death cross resulted in a big dump, but we already had a big dump just like in 2023, and then continued higher. So anyway, it goes down here. It's a decent thread, but what he is saying, the durability of this move will likely depend on first Bitcoin getting above its 50-day SMA 62,000 and then holding it as support like it did in 2023. If it falls to hold as support like 2019, then the slow grind down continues until sufficient pivot from the Fed, in my honest opinion. I 100% agree with him. Not because of the death cross on Bitcoin, but because of a lot of other indicators that I want to show you when we get to the charts. Now, there is this shit show that I have to show. Like I'm so proud of myself. I don't know if I can say that, but I'm so proud of myself. So here is Trump Jr. Look. They've been hinting that there will be a Trump-associated crypto project. Now, people misinterpreted and said there will be a meme coin launched by Trump. That's what people thought. But what happened is that yesterday, I don't want to play this. He's just saying that it will be a platform. It doesn't matter. Yesterday, there was this RTR. Please let me know in the chat who got involved, who got ragged, who bought it, who saw it, who didn't buy it. I really, really, really want to see who was in this. I'll tell you my story. What yesterday happened, I'm in bed, or not even bed, no, it was daytime, eh? We're in here. We're in here, and this thing comes along, and people start saying, oh my God, this is the official. Someone is saying, I didn't buy. That's good. Okay, so people didn't buy. Okay, that's great. Anyway, people start saying, even in the groups that I'm in, like with people who actually know what the fuck they're talking about, people start saying this might be the official Trump token. Couple of reasons. Number one, it had massive liquidity. It had like $13 million locked liquidity. It's unheard of for a project that's being launched so soon. You know, it's unheard of. So there's no way I'd touch that. You guys are smarter than me. Anyway, I got in. I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna take a ticket here, and we'll see how it goes. So what happened was, and I'll tell you honestly, like, when this happened, I was like, I'm gonna get in, but the likelihood of this being a rug is very high, okay? So I'm saying I sit on my hands until the bull run is over. Good. I hope you are in the market and not just sitting on your hands waiting to buy. So I was like, I gotta buy in, and I bought in. And always, and I recorded a video for Banter this weekend, that where you really fuck up is not taking profits. Always, like, think about it. Always, whatever you do, the way to lose the most money is by being up massively and not taking profits. And we have this shit show, and I promise you, I put in not that much money, but I mean, depends, not that much money, but in literally like half an hour, I was up, or an hour or two, I was up 100%. And I thought to myself, fuck, if this is Trump's token, this goes to $1 billion, this 10x from here, that would be, and then I just caught myself, and this is a lesson for all. I caught myself and I was like, and what if it doesn't? And I was like, fuck, I'm up 100% on a shitty gamble. I'd rather just take my initials. I don't do that. I don't really do this. And now I'm, learning as I go as well, taking the learnings from this massive dump. And I took my initials out. An hour later, 2 hours later, this thing fucking rugs to zero, to nothing. And I know so many people get wrecked, and this is devastating. I don't know if I don't know if he's for real or not. But it says, just lost 7 million, my entire life savings, I trusted the wrong people, goodbye. I don't know if it's true, but I know that lots and lots of people got wrecked. 5 insider wallets earned over $4 million on RTR in just 6 hours. So there is like a whole transaction thing that 5 wallets spent 5,580 Solanas, about $1 million, to to buy 100 million RTR for the first time when it opened trading and sold 92 million RTR for 31,000 SOL, bro. Woo, it's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, it's just very important to not get caught in these things. Why? Because every time you gamble on a newly launched meme, there is someone actively trying to extract money from it. This is a lesson for all of us. A bot, a cabal, it's like insiders, a celebrity, a dev, looking at 𝗵𝗏, identify high conviction established memes and hold them for months. And I agree. And I think it's appropriate to bring this here. I'm not going to let you know the meme now, but I'm going to let you know at the end, and we're going to revert to this story. But I think it's time. I know you have a lot of questions, so let's jump into the chat room. If you guys are here, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, please. Did we have a subscriber number go up? We have 15,036. Okay, 1 subscriber. That's great. I'm doing great, cuz. I'm doing great. Bought and sold out my initials and left a moonback. Great. That's what I did. And the moonback went to fucking 0. Sit on my hands until the bulls run. Bro, starting Sunday with Sunday Cruise and chat, we will be waiting for some lifestyle content. It's coming. 𝗥𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗥, that always happened to me. It pumps or dumps with no stop loss. Yes, the same thing with trading. You do not take profits, and that's the problem. We've all been there. Enter the short on 𝗬𝗘𝗦. Need advice. Don't short an elevator. This is this is also something. Honestly, I told you, transparency is very important for me. I'll tell you honestly. So I entered the 𝗬𝗘𝗦 short as well before I realized that they had this massive upgrade. And then I just looked at it on Lira. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? It's an elevator up. Why would I be on the stairs? It's not worth shorting an elevator. Never. It will hit you. Imagine this as a train. Imagine the elevator, the massive bumps as a train. And if you jump and you say, I'm going to push you back, that train will fucking hit you. Don't do that. 𝗬𝗢 is the guy who gave to achieve my goals, dreams, and extra kick forward. The $1 billion hustle is coming as well. You got to subscribe. You soldiers are here to serve you, 𝗬𝗢. Yeah, no, don't serve me. Don't serve yourself. 15K to 100K soon, and I'm not talking about Bitcoin. Thank you. 𝗬𝗢, at the beginning, I thought you are boring when you used to make tutorial about Phantom, but you're a fucking legend. Wait for the announcement, bruv. Wait for the announcement at the end of the show. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to be insane. Not the coin, the other one. The coin is going to blow your mind as well. Short, don't shart. Shart! Simply buy 𝗬𝗘𝗦 and hold the solid project best content out there. 𝗥𝗘𝗦𝗢, I like the advice I showed at XRP, though. How you feel about that? You said a few weeks ago that you'll be playing game like COD Warzone. I said it 2 days ago. It's happening. It's CSGO. Yesterday, someone said they could beat me. I said, bring it on, bitch. We'll see how it goes. I have not played CSGO ever, but it's fine because yesterday I tried it. My cousin did, when you open a Steam account and you have to do all these tests to actually be able to play competitive. Now 𝗏𝗏 did it, so it's good. Now I have the account ready. I'm ready to rock all of you motherfuckers. I'm not letting go. So I say I did the same, put 50, checked next day, up 650, went to sell out, and it rugged right before I was about to sell, missed it by 1 minute. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. End of this stream, I didn't see that. Is Runa goodbye? Always, on spot always. Can you chart AR? Yes, we're gonna do charts. What's channel's roadmap update? It's coming at the end of the show. Can play CSGO with one hand. Easy, bro. I can do it with my eyes. What do you think of Blockdag? Nothing. Esport 𝗬𝗢 LFG. Yes. Which game is your favorite? I'm a simple guy. I like you will laugh at me. I don't know what your age you're in, guys. My cousin's like, what is he gonna say now? I like Gothic. That free world play. It's pretty fucking cool. It's great. And I like Assassin's Creed. It's really good. I like GTA. But I like these, sniperish games where you have to just sneak and be nice and whatever. No chance. When you start the challenge, tend to that's coming with the upgrade of the announcement. Hope to meet you in Singapore. I hope as well, Han. Can we see lifestyle content with Sunday Cruise and chat? What do you mean Sunday Cruise and chat? What does that mean? Is that I don't know what that means. Do you use 𝗬𝗢 is 1 BTC to be rich at this bull run? Yes. 𝗬𝗢 is a flappy bird. But you will do 2x. I don't know what do you mean. What do you mean rich for you? But you will have, I think, 100% from here in Bitcoin easy. Dude, play Warzone. Bring it on. Bro, I'll beat you anything. Why some would whoop your ass on Call of Duty? My son would... Do you accept the challenge? I accept anything, bruv. I free none. We got Fefe CSGO 1-1 before GTA 6. Easy. Practicing your 50% retracement is working like charm. Great. When Bitfunded challenge. We'll see. COD Black Ops 3, okay, cruise and chat. Talk while driving around in a car. Oh, like the what is carpool karaoke, eh? Carpool karaoke. Good. Okay, great. Justin answered already. Gilbert, no. He's only 6 years old. Great. Yeah, bring it on, best. Easy. Can I say the bad words? Okay, let's go. Let's go into the charts, guys. Let's do the market update. I'm going to look at the chart. Here's the thing. Bank Cowan is saying that the EMAs are crossing, which is a death cross, but that's not the reason I'm worried, okay? And I'm looking at the total market cap. If you're new to the channel, you will notice me looking at the total market cap much more than I'm looking at Bitcoin to get direction. And the reason is because I do think the total market cap, I know that the total market cap represents all the money in crypto. And you want to understand where money flows in order to understand what will happen. So if you look at this, you will see that Bitcoin, this is what I said, right? So yesterday I was saying that if we come up to this 1 hour OB up here, this here, I would be interested in taking a long position. And that's true. My only problem is that, first of all, it's not a very impulsive move. It's not. Second, I am not happy about the fact that on a higher time frame, on the 4-hour time frame, we came back to the 50% exactly on this leg. There is still a way to go. Let's not forget, if you look at it on the daily and the vehicle, this whole area here is a point of interest where we could see a reversal. We're looking at another 10-15% range down there before we can possibly see a reaction. So that can happen, that we have another black swan kind of thing. We have an accumulation and then push. Several things that I think can result in this. Number one, I couldn't find the tweet, but there was a tweet that was saying that Goldman Sachs. What do you mean? Really? Oh, good. Thanks. So I think it was Goldman Sachs, I'm not sure, predicts that the yen carry trade amounts to $20 trillion. Now, if that's true, that's definitely not over, and we might have a bounce. A temporary bounce, and the reason why we have these bounces usually when these meltdown happens because the market maker needs exit liquidity, and a lot of people will long into this. You will look around across the board and they might be right. This is what I'm saying. On spot you have to be allocated, but they might be right, but everybody says long. That's what the general sentiment is, long. And I say think, because if you look at this and you assume that it came back to the 50% on the daily, which is a clear break, guys. This is not a maybe. This is a clear big below. For me to be confident on the daily that we're going higher, there should be a couple of things happening. And I'm talking about the bullish scenario here, okay? The bullish scenario. The bullish scenario is the following. We came back 50 now. We should not close below a 1 hour POI, okay? A 1 hour low, basically. So what that means for me is the following. If we close below, I will consider this as one move, but if we close below 1.96 trillion on the total market cap, I will take massive short positions. Why? Because this low here, although it's on the internal, so we need to see this is still the major low. We can have a massive pullback here and show a reaction. We can long that as well. But for now, what I'm thinking, if we break below here, we'll take it level by level. But if we break below this level, 1.962 trillion, I will take a short position on the retrace. Here, this will be my short position. Okay? If for some reason we do see, I need to see a confirmation. It's important. Confirmation. If, however, we see a bleed all the way down here without making a high, a market structure shift, right? Without making a market structure shift to come back to the 50%, I will not wait for the 50% and long, but I will take a long position. I will not wait for the 50% and short. I will take a long position from here. Why? Because we come and retest a very strong POI that actually resulted in a market structure shift up here. Okay, so by seeing this market structure shift up here, a higher high, which is not that strong, but which is a higher high, you can see that there is massive demand down here. So if we don't come back 50 and the market maker doesn't clear these orders for the supply to kick in again and send it lower, if there is no retrace, that means that there is a possibility that we're going to go back to this region and then bounce from here and make a new high, and that would complete one complete leg. If this happens, I am going to take a long position down here. Otherwise, as I said, if we close below this region, 2.039, 2.04 trillion, and come back to a 50 retrace, I am going to take a short position. Again, just as I said last time, you can look at other coins as well, how they work. Here is the problem. Here is the very bullish scenario. I need to see this on the daily to start taking generational longs. I need to see this on the daily. It's as I told you, I think the low is in here, but I don't think. I trade. And when I trade, I take emotions out. I don't want to think what's gonna happen. I want to look at the chart. What do I see on the chart? We have an internal structure. Our external structure is this, right? It's bearish, high, low. This is our external structure. And we have an internal structure, which is kinda becoming bullish here. But again, what did I say? Elevator, stairs. Where do you want to be? You want to be on the elevator. Longing here does not make sense in my opinion. Okay, and I accept your reasoning, your opinion. You can long, you can make shit ton of money. I don't care. I am not longing us as generational longs. Let's look at Bitcoin as well. Does this make sense, guys? I wanna read the comments. Does this make sense? I see so many people posting Fefe versus Ran. Let me tell you something. Without Ran, I would be fucking nowhere, most probably. He's the fucking legend, you know? Am I coming for beating him on every number? Fuck yes. Of course I am. But he is the man. Like, it's no question. So, like... but just watch me. Just watch me. But he is the man. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to him. But I would be stupid not to try to get better numbers than him, eh? That's why he's allowing me to do what I do. And big announcement coming soon. I don't play Web 2 games anymore. Only Web 3. Okay, that's not relevant now. Atom, we will look at it. We have 2-day bull dip. Yes, I agree. Hold. Yes, I agree. Suspicious that this high and low are the high we're turned after at least 90% of liquidity were grabbed. Yes. Liked with love. Thank you so much. Like 187. That's great. That's great. That's great. It does make sense. I'm good. 65K would be a great short for today. I agree. Yes, it makes sense. Great. Thank you, Red. I agree. I agree. I agree. Total makes sense. Okay, good. Have PPA numbers on Tuesday. My guess is that our kettle is for Black Swan. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. Somebody say narrow ETH. Come on. Absolute alpha. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I think we don't have the liquidity for volume to go long. I agree. I love you back. Okay. Let's go Bitcoin, because I know a lot of people want to say what's happening. What's happening here? What is this? Did we talk about this on the show? What was this? Why do we have this here? Anyway, let me just delete everything here. By the way, we don't need any of this shit here. What do I see on Bitcoin? Again, like I would ask you, just come in here to the show. By the way, if you are not subscribed to the channel, you should be subscribed to the channel. Smash the like button. Appreciate that as well. But if you are subscribed to the channel, what do you see? Because here's what I see. Here's what I see. I see an elevator, and then I see fucking stairs. And I don't want to be on the stairs. It's just that simple. It's the same principle then with the total market cap. So if I look at this, I say, okay, do we have a strong MSS? Yeah, we do. And I give it, like, yes, it's a strong MSS, impulsive move. It couldn't close very much above, so it's actually kind of rejecting, but it did close above. Should be considered as a market structure shift. Great. But the problem with this is, what is the session liquidity here? Let's look at that. Here, okay, so here's my Bitcoin prediction for the day. For the weekend, whatever. We will see a little bit of pullback. We can actually long this, by the way. Like if we see a little bit of long, now we're seeing the session, I think we can long this. Probably session liquidity is already taken, by the way, up here in London. I think this here is a very, very strong OB because it's New York and London open, right? It's London and New York open. So I do think that we're gonna come down at some point. Hopefully, we're gonna come down there. If we come down there, that's a perfect long opportunity for us. Okay? If we come down here, it's a perfect long opportunity. If we don't take the liquidity on top, right, and then we short what we said. If we break below here and then we come retest, we short from here. I short from here. If we break and we don't come back here, this is gonna be my first short if we see a 15-minute market structure shift. Why? Because this is London, New York, This is a very strong OB. And I do think that we need to come up to this region. This is going to be where we're going to reject most likely. The reason why I think that is because we have a lot of internal liquidity here. Maybe here, but I don't think that's happening. I think we're going to reject here. Lots of liquidity here. And then this is way too late. It's already up almost at all-time highs. This is way too late for a rejection, for the supply to kick in. So I do think that if we reject, we're going to reject from here. Couple of scenarios. We're going to come higher. This is the 64, 65,000-ish region. If we're going to come, actually my level, what I would be looking at is down here. 64,500, around that region. We're probably going to come up here. Sure rejection. That's an incredible shorting opportunity. Or if we don't do that, but we come lower here, then we are ought to come up to this POI and then potentially go lower. So summarizing everything, what am I looking on Bitcoin? I'm not looking to take any positions right now. Two scenarios. We break below here, which is about $59,000. We break below. If we come back 50 before we test the 57-ish region, I will take a short around 60 to 62,000. And ride it at least down here to 50, 57, 58. Or we're going to see a break below, not coming back to 50 up here. And then my first long in area POI would be down here at 57, 56, 57-ish region. That would be what I'd be looking at. And I think it's time for us, I think it's time for us to start looking at the chat. Let's do some coins. Let me just do some Q&A here because I see there are a lot of questions, and then we're going to look at I'm going to share with you the two big news. At some AR, FEFA end of this year will be massive, but remember to take some profits before going down about the Easter season. Oh, thank you so much. We will take it level by level, bro. Don't worry. Do you check that screener coins? I do. Please check out Sui. I can. Mom with come on, man. Mavia. Okay, let's do. Can you chart bonk? Yes, let's do the charts. Let me look at it. Atom. I'm sweating. This is such a fucking great project that I'm gonna share with you guys. I really think it's the whole story behind the whole everything. Look at this. Don't tell me that you would buy this. If you would buy this, please unsubscribe from the channel and never come back. No, but I'm telling you, like, no, I'm obviously joking. Please don't leave. Please don't leave because I'm gonna be like, don't leave. I didn't mean it. Anyway, so what I want you to do, like, you can't buy into this. You just can't. It does not make sense to start longing Atom here. Doesn't. I don't care. Even if you long it and you make a shit ton of money, fine. It doesn't make sense. So for me, again, what are the levels I'm looking for? This is my first rejection area. If Atom breaks below 4.9, actually Atom is a great short if it happens. Atom is a great short if it happens. 4.9 would be my... Actually, even here. Honestly, even here. But it's coming down on the stairs. You know, it's still elevator and stairs. But down here, definitely. 4.9-ish. If we get a rejection from there, I think it's a no-brainer short. I would not long this until we have a higher time frame validation. FEFA is the market maker for sure. Soon, bruv. Give me 10 years. Give me 10 years. Give me 10 years. AR. Same thing. Air looks beautiful. Look at this. Like, it does look beautiful. If you look at like this. Oh, wow. This chart is up like what? 40%. But if you look at like this, it's like a dead cat bounce for me, honestly. Like, honestly. We have a break above here, which is great. We have a decent consolidation here, which is also very interesting. Look at this. But it does reject. Does it come back 50? Let me guess it does. Nah, bro. I can't. Is it? No way. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. It misses by a bit. But it does come back 50. It does come back around 50 and it moves on. That means I've got... actually, this is the area that I would be interested. If this area breaks, I will be looking for shorts. The reason why I don't take this is because this level took massive liquidity from here. So if you look at this, this is massive consolidation after the POI, which means that it took liquidity. Now it's coming lower. I need to see another liquidation possibly and then lower. That would be optimal. That would be kind of what I would look at. But buying AR makes much more sense. than buying Atom at these prices, but it's an elevator, guys. It's an elevator down. Again, not buying, not buying. And let's go Rune. Elevator down, same thing. Look at this. It's just, this chart does not look good. It just does not look good. That's just what it is. Look at it on the 15. What is it? Look at it on the hourly. Let's look. Same thing. It's retracing and it's coming back. Even here, it's coming back as the stairs. Okay, probably most of the charts will look like this. It's coming back as it's coming back on the stairs. It's just coming back, and yeah, there's nothing to it. I wouldn't buy it. Mug. There's no perpetual. Horrible price action. Absolutely horrible. Look at this. Like what is this? We have a massive elevator down, taking all this liquidity. Actually, yeah, technically you could be not that bad. The problem is it comes back 50. Although if you look at this, okay, so it's not that bad. Like first of all, it has this bottom here, which is great. Then we bounce from there massively. I guess it's like a 120%. Fuck. 130% actually. 130%. And then you have this high here, which caused the final push down, which could be considered a market structure shift here, right? So if that happens, we would be looking at a little bit of a retrace. And then retrace, yeah, so this is the area. We could go long here. If maybe a little bit down because of this. But we could go long here. Something like this here or something like this here, right? We could take this. But if you look at the fact that it just comes back 50 up here, right? Comes back 50 and just retests and rejects from there, that's a problem. That's a problem. We couldn't go much lower. You say, please chart 𝗟𝗢𝗢𝗡. You know, I love you back, but I can't chart 𝗟𝗢𝗢𝗡. If you can find it here, I think it's not listed. I can chart this 𝗟𝗢𝗢. I don't want to. Here you go, 𝗟𝗢𝗢𝗢. I don't even know. You know, that's the problem with 𝗟𝗢𝗢. Like I bought the other one. 𝗟𝗢𝗢. I don't know which one it is, so I can't. If you tell me which one it is, I'm happy to do it. I don't want to go on DAX screener. Brett. Look at this. This was, I think this was our long here. I don't know what this was anyway. Did everything here. And I think it's time to announce the coin, cuz. I think it's time to do it. I think it's time to do it. So the same thing is we have like a high here. Same thing, elevator down. Same thing. You can consider this as being like a proper supply zone, but it's not really. Like if you look at everything else above, I don't think so. It has a lag. Comes up, comes back, probably comes back around 50. No, it doesn't. Fine, it's still sufficient for me. It doesn't matter. It's an inducement. It probably will. I can't see this going higher, much higher. I didn't even look at volume. Can we look at volume in Bitcoin? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's no way this is gonna last. There's no way this is gonna last, in my opinion. I might be wrong. If you want to do something, then do nothing. Don't start long in this, in my opinion. You might miss out on some, and it's fine because you have your spot bags. Don't start long in this, in my opinion. And you do you. All right, let's go. Cuz, is it time? Do you guys want to know what I've been up to? What the coin is? You know, you want to know. So here's what I tweeted. I tweeted this. Okay, let me announce the other thing first, and then I just want to see the chat as well rolling in. So here is one of the main announcements. Number one is from next week Monday, we're starting this show on Banter Plus. That means that I really would like to grow the 100x. 100x Club is my baby. I love this. Grown from 36. I literally just looked through everything. Grown from 36 subscribers up to 15,000 in less than 6 months, 8 months. I love this. I love you guys. I love you coming here. And I'm very, very happy about this. But we need to start growing. That's what I've always been about. And Ren gave me an opportunity, and he said we can start doing the shows on Banter Plus. Obviously, we need to have the shows need to be great. It's a little bit of pressure. I'm very excited, but I'm gonna have my own regular show as a test for the next couple of weeks, perhaps, and then we see how it goes. What I want to say is that the shows won't change, the quality won't change, the way I speak won't change, the things I say won't change and won't be censored. If it will be, it won't be. But if it will be, I will immediately come back to 100x Club. But it won't be. So it's just very important that I want you guys there as well. It will be. I'm gonna do some live trading here. We're gonna see how it goes. But I need you guys on the Banter Plus channel every single day. If you're not subscribed to the Banter Plus channel, please go and do so. I'm gonna do it at the exact same time, 11 UTC, same quality, same show, same everything. And I'm so fucking proud and grateful for Banter and Ren to give me this opportunity. We want to take this there. We want to make it happen, and I want to make it happen with you guys. Okay, so please, 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 from next week Monday, come and join me on the Banter Plus channel. It's gonna be insane. So saying your shows are great, Fefe. Thank you. Awesome. Let's do it. Great. Yes. Great. I'm so happy. Awesome. Yes. Let Cuz do a show on 100x Club. Cuz can do it if he wants. He has to run with me at the other one, but you got this. Thank you. This will be awesome for you. Thank you so much. Good things. You won't stop doing the shows. No, I won't. Of course not. I'm just going to keep pushing, and we're going to come back here. I'm not going to have a daily show on 100x Club for some time, but I'm going to have shows here. I'm not going to, but this is what I want to say. Like, we're a family, right? So come to the Banter Plus channel and come do the shows with me there. Let me just read the comments here. Is that live show? Yeah, this exact show will move to Banter Plus. Still waiting for the upside down, uneven butt cheek pattern. I don't know what that means. All coins elevators down for a reason. Yes, exactly. So it's saying maybe. We'll be there with you. Thank you so much. 100, you got it. Well deserved. Thank you. Thank you. We'll wish you luck, man. I'm sure you will make it. We will make it together. Thank you. Didn't I leave Banter? Fuck no. No, I'm doing daily show. What is it? I'm doing weekend shows on Banter, and I'm taking all the opportunity I can. I'm not. What do you mean I leave them? I didn't leave Banter. I left school last year, but then I've been brought back in to Banter. Amazing, Congress. Thank you. We got your back. Thank you. Okay, good. I think here is something that I want to. It was about time for. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You'll get a subscribe test. No. You know, it will give me a lot of chances though to take shots at Ren and whatnot. But it will be a great time. I really think it will be a great time. Banter needs some voodoo. Take a sip, count me in. Thank you, guys. I'm so happy. So happy. Same time, but on Banter Plus. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. Okay, great. And this is the time. This is the guy. I'm literally sweating. The reason why I'm sweating is because I don't want to create hype around this. Like, I know I fucked it up, but everything's fine. Now, I'll tell you something, and I'll tell you with all my heart. Okay, couple of things. I tweeted. Let me just go back here. I tweeted. Not so long ago. Let me tell you the whole story, okay? I tweeted this here. And I said, I found an awesome meme. Really great idea. 30K market cap. Should I share? I never, ever shill shit on my Twitter. Ever. My Twitter is not monetized. I don't take any sponsorship for my Twitter, even though the people DM me every single day. I just tweet whatever I have in my mind. This is also one of the reasons why I don't monetize, because I just want to be free. I want to do what the fuck I want to do on my Twitter, okay? And I found this. I'm in lots and lots of groups on Telegram, on WhatsApp, and whatever. And there are shitcoins flying all around the place. And someone just posts this link here and says, we just launched this coin for fun. It's literally, the guy didn't even want to do anything with it. It's fun. It's just, why not? And he launches this coin, and immediately we start like, oh, what if this would do this? What if this would do that? And it turns out that there's like few people got together and they started working on this thing. And I basically and they didn't. This is the best way to launch a fucking meme. That they didn't launch it for a scam. They didn't launch it for money. They literally just launched it. Anyway, so what happens fast forward is I'm kind of like, I wouldn't say I'm an advisor, but I'm like, I talk to the guys, I give feedback to the guys, I see the developments that are happening. And when I tweeted this, it really was at 30. It was nothing. It was nothing. And I loved the idea. And I bought this coin. Full disclosure, of course, I'm a holder of the token. I'm planning on holding. And but I'm not being paid by them or anything. Literally, it's just me bringing this here. So, and then when I tweeted this, I realized that like it got 30,000 views, this thing. And I was like, it's probably, I don't know, like I didn't want to hype this shit up. And then the reason why I didn't want to hype this shit up is because of this. Because I hate when there are cabal people who literally just scam everybody, get together, launch a coin, you get in, you're being exit liquidity, and I hate that. That's why I don't talk about it, because I don't really know. But this time, I think I know that it's not gonna be the same, okay? Very, very important. Very fucking important. Very important. And this is, I know that people take this always as like, oh, fuck it, let's just give me the CA. No. I want you to listen to what I say and don't fucking come back complaining, okay? I genuinely, personally think that this project has the potential to pull a 10, 20, 50, 100x in this bull market. I personally think so. I see in the roadmap, I think that this thing can do this. I love the project. There is this token that you can buy. I do not recommend you buy this token. And it's not like I don't recommend you buy this token. I don't. I bought it, I'm invested, I hold it. But I don't want you to lose money. It's a meme, okay? It's a little bit more than a meme, you will see. But it's a meme. Don't go and ape in and think that you're going to get out before anybody else. Because if you don't, you're going to get wrecked, okay? If you have money that you want to gamble on, put it on Bitcoin, okay? But please, 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 and I'm serious, I'm dead serious. Please do not put money in this that you cannot afford to lose, okay? Please. Now that said, let me present you this website. This is the project, and I don't even want to talk about the token first. I want to talk about the project. Hold on a second. Okay, here it is. It's called Bitcoin Customer Support, okay? Here's why I like this. I have the drum roll. I don't have the drum roll here. Anyway, it doesn't. I'll have Bitcoin Customer Support. The reason why I love this is the following. The way it's designed is bitcoincustomersupport.org. bitcoincustomersupport.org. You don't see the what is it, the URL, because it's covered up here. I can actually remove this. You see, bitcoincustomersupport.org. The reason why I love this, is because of the following. You can ask any question. This is Bitcoin support, okay? You can ask any questions. I can say, why my bags are dumping. And then you can select who you want to answer it, okay? So you can, do I want Peter Schiff to answer this? And then I can go get an expert advice. And then it generates, it's hooked up with an AI. It generates a response for you. For example, this is what Peter Schiff would say to this answer. Well, it seems my bags are dumping faster than a Bitcoin miner in a power outage. With all this talk of the Fed tightening and crypto regulations tightening their grip, I might as well start a new business selling parachutes for my falling assets. Because at this rate, I'll need them just to keep from hitting rock bottom. Or I can go and ask Donald Trump, for example, is Bitcoin a good investment? And I can just go get expert advice. Folks, let me tell you, investing in Bitcoin is like attending one of my rallies. It's electrifying. But you better hold on tight because it can get wild. Just like my golf courses, it has its ups and downs, you know. But if you play it right, you might just end up with a hole in one. Anyway, what I like about this is all the stuff that can come from this. You can literally just click on here. You can tweet this. There will be, I don't want to promise anything because the team is going to get mad at me. But there is stuff coming. You will be able to tweet it. There might be a tile kind of thing that you can tweet. There will be new voices coming in. There might be some AI voice, whatever, that will just reconsider. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be very, very good. I personally am not a member of the team. I talk to the team. I'm not deving. I don't have access to anything. They have their Twitter account as well, which I haven't followed. And it's BCS on Sol. I'm gonna follow it officially now. And this is the first. Also, like, I'm really in love with this project. Again, please don't invest money that you can afford to lose. Put in $10, forget it. But but test the platform. I think it's pretty fucking insane. I think it's pretty good. And there's this coin. There is the first tweet. We're live now. Ask Donald Trump why Bitcoin is better than fiat. Ask Michael Saylor, Donald Trump, and even Elon Musk a question today on Bitcoin customer support. Tag us in the response, and then there might be giveaways coming. Anyway, I want to show you the DEX screen as well. What is pretty fun about this is the following. And again, I want to emphasize again, don't buy now. Why 24 hours later? Whatever. I don't want you to get caught into people going to start buying now and they will think they can get out fast and whatever. Maybe it's not going down. I have no idea. But just don't buy it now. What I want you to see is the following. Or how this whole project launched as well. Is the day simply, there was no website. That was what I was waiting for. It was just an idea. It was just an idea. And I didn't want to show it before there's a website because I didn't know if it's going to happen and whatever. And there is this website, and the reason why they updated, they didn't even update the DEX screener so much. But when they did it, and I don't know what it will open now, but when they did the coin, it opens the right website. Okay, fine, it's fine. The guys are on it. Anyway, it opened up a anonymous gamblers support site. So the way it was, it's literally just some friends got together, launched this shit, no cabal, whatever. Anyway, this is the coin. I personally am in love. I think the project is incredible. I think that it's so simple. There is no utility whatsoever. You come in here, you can ask all kinds of questions. We will fill this up, or they will fill this up with like bunch of names. And I think it's worth. There is actually a pretty cool price is running here, which you probably see on yours, but for some reason it doesn't work for me. This is the coin. Not financial advice. You do you. I think this is one of the best use cases for a meme that I've seen. Really, it's nothing. It's literally just a customer support. I think we need one of these customer supports where we can go and just fucking complain if our bags are falling. There will probably be a submit a complaint tab as well. Anyway, I just wanted to wait for somebody saying wait for your trace. It's smart. Don't start pulling your money in there. I think it's great. I think it's here for the long term. I think this is something that can really do well. But be responsible with investing, please. And that said, what do you think? I want to see what do you guys think? Someone's saying fuck you and your shitcoin scammer. Thank you, King. Thank you so much. Oh my god. T got 1K at 100x. No, don't do that. Cool. That's actually a really good idea. I agree, right? It's so fucking cool. Amazing website. And this is just the MVP. It's like the first version. Kamala. Yeah, Kamala. Yes. You can go and play around with it. Up 10% in the 𝗓𝗓 pump. Again, don't buy these guys. I'm telling you. I don't want you to fall behind and whatever. Am I in the long? What you suggest to continue to get? Please watch back the show. Ask her what is Bitcoin. Ask you go and ask her. Come on, this is fun. I agree. This is amazing. I agree, and the phone is optimized as well. It's pretty cool. Unreal idea. I agree with you. Absolutely unreal idea. So what's the ticker? BCS is the ticker, but you can go into the website and see it. It's already pumping. Yeah, this is why you gotta wait. So saying you're going to outshine the other guys on Banter. You know what? I don't want to outshine the other guys. I want to bring everybody up. I want us to have an amazing channel. I want us to have an amazing community, and that's what I'm going to fight for every single day. So it's we share ideas, we share everything. It's a family. Someone is saying, this is Marco. Why didn't we ban this guy already? This Marco guy, because he's like. It's just coming through me. Don't worry. Okay, cool. So guys, someone's saying link to site. Here's the best way to reach it, in my opinion. Go on to Twitter and BCS on Sol. BC Bitcoin customer support on Sol. Again, not being paid. I hold the token. I will hold it forever, and I think it's absolutely incredible. Guys, thank you so much for oh yeah, here I didn't show you, but it's BCS on Sol, Bitcoin customer support. All right, guys, thank you so much for being on this show, being here, enjoying yourselves. Please let me know what you thought of the show. And so I was saying, where can we buy $10? You have to buy it on Phantom, on Jupiter, on Solana. You gotta buy in Solana. So I was saying, if this can talk in these names, will be great though. I agree with you. Was it the ticker is BCS? BCS. You shouldn't just buy. You should trade. I would just hold it. Buy it and hold it. Put $10 in, whatever. Just hold it. Not financial advice. Thanks for the show today. Good. All right. Great. We need Fefe on there for expert advice. Guys, thank you so much for watching the show. Truly appreciate you. Every single one of you. Please smash the like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. And I believe I'll see you in the next one. Take care.